Yeah. So, yeah, 2 days. We're nervous. Yeah. She has two friends that are going. One of them, they had a fallout. They don't, I mean, they're not as close as they used to be. So, but yeah, it's the first time. Just really going to be away for
So
2 days.
they're going to stay over there?
Yeah. All right. The next year, Europe.
You're going, right?
Yeah.
One of you is going?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they go to Spain. So. Yeah. Okay. Can we have music from one of you all? Yeah. Thank you.
It's in my phone. Do you want me to
Sorry.
bring your phone in?
Sorry. Yeah. Any music, if you want to. Yeah, it's okay. What do you have? Spotify? Amazon? Okay. All right. Yeah, it came from. So it came from this side onto this side. Yesterday, like I don't know, day before yesterday, this side was hurting. So it's like really weird. Yeah. So it's something to do with sciatica, is my guess.
Yeah, the nerves are quite...
Yeah. So I don't know. Oh yeah, sounds good. Thank you. All right. Some hip openers today. It's okay. All right. Start with some breathing. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Sit tall. Find slow, smooth inhalation. Fill your belly up. Lift your chest cage. Completely fill up your lungs. And hold. Exhale. And suck your belly in. Squeeze out every bit of air out of the lungs. Hold for 3 seconds before your next inhalation. Return to normal breathing. Eyes open, hands to the side. Inhale, arms over your head. Along your spine, reach as high as you can. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. This time exhale to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to the center. Let's twist to the right. Inhale back to the center. Twist to the left. Inhale back to the center. Twist to the right again. This time, let's tug on your knee for a deeper twist. Inhale back to the center. And twist to the left. Inhale back to the center. And release. All right. Let's get to tabletop. Let's start with some cat-cow. Get some blood flowing up and down your spine. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. When you exhale, your tailbone tucks in, upper back arch. And drop your head down. Inhale, tuck your tailbone to ceiling, gaze forward. Come to neutral top. Let's do a quick thoracic twist. Right arm parallel to the ground. And feed right through for thread and needle. Bring your right shoulder down on the mat. Back to the center. Left arm parallel to the ground. Feed it through and bring your left shoulder onto the mat. Back to the center. Let's do the other side one more time. Right arm down. And this time, let's bring our left palm over right palm and reach up to the ceiling with your left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the center. Let's do the other side. Left arm parallel to the ground, feet right through. And this time, bring your right palm over left palm, and right hand reaches up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back to the center. Bring your hips down to child's pose. Spend a few breaths here. Reach forward with your hands. Come onto the fingertips. Bring your head up above the mat. It should be directly in between your shoulders. Press onto the fingertips. Arch your armpits. Feel the stretch on your upper back. And walk your fingers to the right corner of the mat. You should feel the stretch here. Starting from the left pinky all the way down to your left hips. And back to the center. And walk your fingers to the left corner of the mat. And you should feel the stretch here from your right pinky all the way to your right hips. Back to the center. Walk to the other side one more time. And let's take our left hand, place it over your right hand for a little bit deeper stretch. Back to the center. Go to the other side. This time, right palm over left hand. And back to the center. Drop your elbows down. Bring your elbows closer to your body. And let's massage the inside of the left hand first. Pay attention to each knuckle. Massage your palms. Clench your fist, open. Massage your wrist. Switch hands. Massage every knuckle on the other hand. And your palms. Clench your fists, open. And massage your wrists. All right, come on up to tabletop. Let's get set up for plank. Right leg back. Check in with your toes. Your calf muscles. Roll your feet forward and back. Back to tabletop. Left leg back. Roll forward and back. Check in with your toes, your heels. And back to the center. Right leg back. Left leg back. You're in plank. Lift your hips up to your first down dog. We'll pedal our feet here. Try to bring your heel down to the mat, one heel at a time. Back and forth, back and forth. Your fingers and your hands spread out. Each mound is pressed against the mat. And drop your head in between your shoulders. Feel the stretch on your upper back. Come on to tippy toes. And both heels down to tippy toes. And the heels down. We'll come to plank. Back to down dog. To plank. And to down dog. Let's bring our left foot to the middle of the mat and bring your right toe behind left heel. And come to plank. Back to down dog, switch legs. Left toe behind right heel. And come to plank. Back to down dog. Release your feet. Come to plank, drop your knee down, and lower all the way down to the mat. Heads up, shoulders up. Gaze forward. And push yourself up, come to tabletop, and slide all the way to child's pose. Spend a few breaths here. All right, come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Start with the runner's lunge for hip opener first. Your right leg up for three-legged dog. Point your toes to ceiling. Bring your feet forward, plant it in between your hands. And left knee down. And come up on your knees. Drop your hands to the side. Inhale, arms over your head. Gaze to ceiling. Exhale, arms down. Left knee off the mat, right leg back to down dog. Let's do the other side. Left leg up for three-legged dog. And point your toes towards the ceiling. And bring your feet forward. Drop your right knee down. And come on up. Arms to the side. Inhale, arms over your head. Gaze up. And a little back bend here. Exhale all the way down to the mat. Right knee off the mat. And left leg back to down dog. Let's cycle through, reset our spine, come to plank. Lower all the way down. All right, heads up, shoulders off the mat. This time, let's hover our palms over the mat. Push the shoulder blades together for cobra. Plant your hands on your knees to child's pose. All right, come on up to tabletop. We're going to do a low lunge next. Flip your feet to down dog. Right leg up for three-legged dog. Point your toes towards the ceiling. And bring your feet forward. All right, frame your feet here. And drop. Let's drop our left knee on the mat. Slightly different this time. Flip your left toe on the mat. And then let's do a quick test. To lift your left knee off the mat, your left leg should be completely straight. Let's do this one more time. Left knee off the mat. Should be straight. And then bring it down. So this is an intense hip opener on the left side. So let's be careful. Bring our right hand to right knee and push yourself up. All right, both hands down. Inhale, arms over your head, and a little back bend. Exhale, plant your hands. Left knee off the mat, right leg back to down dog. All right, before we do the other side, come to plank. Lower all the way down. Our lower back's warm enough for up dog. Push yourself up. Flip your feet to down dog. All right, let's do the other side. Left leg up for three-legged dog. Point your toes to ceiling. And bring your feet forward. And let's tip our right toe on the mat and bring the right knee down. Let's do a quick test. Lift the right knee off. Your right leg should be completely straight. Down. One more time. Down. All right, firm on your hands. Bring your left hand to left knee and push yourself up. And feel the right side of your hip open. Drop your hands down to the side. Inhale. Arms over your head. Add a little back bend. Exhale all the way down. Right knee off the mat. Left leg back to down dog. Let's quickly cycle through. Reset our spine. Come to plank. Lower all the way down to up dog. Knees down to child's pose. All right, next up is Pigeon. Come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Right leg up for three-legged dog. This time we're going to bring our right toe right next to left hand. And then we're going to drop our right knee towards the right hand. Let's stay here. Bring your right hand to right knee, left hand to left right toe, and gaze forward. Check in with your spine. Make sure it's straight. Bring your palms down to the mat. Come onto your elbows. Check in with your right hips. Make sure you feel okay. If you have it in you, drop your forehead, reach forward for the full pigeon pose. And come on up on your elbows and your palms. Flip your left knee off the mat and right leg back to down dog. Let's chaturanga. Reset your spine, come to plank. Lower all the way down to up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. Left leg up for three-legged dog. Point your toes towards the ceiling. Bring your feet forward. This time, left toe right next to right hand. And left knee down by the left hand. Drop your right knee. Gaze forward. Spine straight. Bring your hands to your legs. I'm feeling this one. Palms on the mat. Come onto your elbow. Check in with your left hips. Make sure it's okay before reaching forward and bringing your forehead down for a full pigeon pose on the other side. All right, come on to your elbows, into your palms. Right knee off the mat, left leg back to down dog. Let's chaturanga, come to plank, lower all the way down. Up dog. Knees down to child's pose. All right. Flip your feet. Come on up to tabletop. Into down dog. We're going to do pigeon again. I think we skipped where we bend our feet that straight. So right leg up for three-legged dog. And bring your right toe right next to your left hand. Drop your knee down. Drop your left knee down. And come on up. And bring your palms down. And left hand reaches forward. Bend your left leg and reach behind for the left toe. And release. Maybe start with the bending of the left leg. And then reach forward and behind you. No. Yeah, there you go. Very good. Release. And left knee off the mat and right leg back to down dog. That's to the other side. Left leg up for three-legged dog. And bring your toes right next to your right hand. And drop your left knee down. All right. Bend your right leg. Reach forward with your right hand. And reach behind you for your right. And release. Both palms down. Right knee off the mat and left leg back. Let's come to plank, chaturanga, lower all the way down. Up dog, knees down to child's pose. All right. I'm going to do lizard. Next, come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet, down dog. Right leg up for three-legged dog. This time, we're going to bend our right knee, open that hip towards the right side of the room. And bring your feet forward, planted outside of your right hand. All right. Let's bring our left knee onto the mat. And come on down on your left elbow. And before you bring your right elbow down, you may need to go on the knife edge of the right leg to create space. Once you're on your right elbow, lift your left knee off the mat for the full lizard pose. Come on up on your palms. Right leg back to down dog. Let's reset our spine. Come to chaturanga. Lower all the way down. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. All right, left leg up for three-legged dog. This time let's bend our left knee, open the hip towards the left side of the room. And bring your left feet up forward. Plant it outside of your left hand. Right knee down. Bring your right elbow down. I'm going to struggle with this side. Bring your left elbow down. And if you have it in you, bring your right knee off the mat for the full pigeon pose on the other side. Very good. Come on up on your palms. Left leg back to down dog. Chaturanga. And meet me at child's pose. Come to plank. All right. Come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Right leg up for three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open the hip towards the right side of the room. Bring your feet forward. Plant outside of your right hand. And left leg forward. We're going to try to do yogi squat. Toes out, heels in. Toes out, heels in. Lower your hips. Toes out, heels in. Until you're resting all the way down on your legs. Push your feet with the elbows. That's to heart center. Plant your hands. Right leg back. Left leg back to down dog. Come to plank, chaturanga, all the way down to up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. Left leg up for three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open the hip towards left side. And bring your feet forward, plant outside of your left hand. Bring your right leg up. And we're going for yogi squat one more time. Toes out, heels in, toes out, heels in. And drop your hips. Push your elbows against the knees. Hands to heart center, gaze forward. All right, should we try a arm balance while we're here? So hands to heart center, push forward and come up and down. Let's do this a few times. And next time you're down, stay here. Lean forward and gaze forward. Release right leg off the mat and left leg. And down. Very good, Elena. All right. Left leg, right leg back, left leg back, down dog. Chaturanga, reset your spine. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. Let's walk our feet forward. Come to forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, all the way down. Walk your fingers to the left side of the mat. Walk your fingers back to the center. Walk your fingers to the right. Back to the center. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms reach over your head. Bring your palms to heart center. Oh boy. I don't know, I think that released my knot in the back. Yeah. I haven't been able to do forward fold all last week. Yeah. All right. Let's hope it stays that way. Okay. Should we try to do arm balance one more time? Yeah? And we didn't do the twist either at yogi squat. Okay. So let's face this way. Hands to the hips. Turn your toes out, heels in. Bring your hips down. Toes out, heels in. Until you're all the way down. Rest your hips down. Push your knees against the elbow. All right, for a twist, start with the left hand. Left hand forward, turn it externally, wrap it around your left feet. Right hand reaches behind you. And try to bind your hands. And release back to the center. Right hand wraps around your right knee. Left arm behind you. And try to bind. And open that left shoulder towards the left side of the room. Release back to the center. Palm to the heart center. Plant your hands. Come up and down for curl. A couple of times. Plant your hands. Right knee off the right leg off the mat. And right. Flamingo. All right. Very good. All right. Lift your hips up and come on up. Arms reach over your head towards the ceiling. And palms to heart center. Oh boy. Okay. Let's do a sun salutation. And then we can start winding down. All right. So, feet shoulder distance apart. Roll your shoulders over, palms face forward. Inhale, arms over your head. Gaze up, add a little back bend. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, right leg back. Let's drop our right knee, gaze forward. Right knee off the mat. Left leg back to plank and lower all the way down. Flip your feet to up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. Right leg forward. Drop your left knee. Gaze forward. Left knee off the mat. And left leg forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Gaze to ceiling, add the back bend. Bring your palms together to heart center. Very good. Let's do the jump version. Yeah? Okay. Feet mat distance, shoulder distance apart. Roll your shoulders over, palms face forward. Inhale. Arms over your head. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands and jump back. You're in plank and lower all the way down to up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. And bend your knee, bring your shin parallel to the ground. Gaze forward and jump forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Gaze to ceiling. And then back bend. Bring your palms together to heart center. Now we do 30 of those every morning. All right. Okay, so let's sit down. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Left leg forward, right leg bent. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Back to the center. And switch legs. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. And back. All right. Both legs straight. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. All right, release. Let's bring our soles of the feet together for a bound angle. Flutter those wings, butterfly. Grab your feet with the left hand. Reach up with your right hand behind you and twist. And come back to the front. Left arm reaches up behind you and twist. And release back to the center. If you want, feed your left hand through your left feet, and then right hand through your right feet. Very good. Back to the center. Let's do fire log. All right. Okay, so a couple things we can do. We'll start with rock the baby. So left leg bent. Bring your right leg up. And right sole of feet tucked in. Left feet. And then right hand reaches under. Rock the baby. Okay. All right, release, switch legs. And left arm reaches around. I should enforce this one. All right, perfect. All right. Release. And lower all the way down. Let's bend our knees, bring our legs off the mat. Reach around with your hands, hug it out. Roll side to side, massage your lower back on the mat. And release your hands to T. Let's rotate both knees clockwise. 2, 3. Pause, go the other direction. 1, 2, 3. Drop your feet, stretch both legs out, roll them in and out. Let's bring our feet mat distance apart for windshield wiper. Both feet on each end of the mat. Hands to T, lower both knees to one side and back to the other. Each time taking the gaze opposite side of the knees. Next time you're on the right side, hold both knees down on the mat. Lift your right heel, place it on your left knee, gently press down for a deeper stretch on the left hips. Release both knees to the other side. This time, lift your left knee, left heel, place it on right knee. And release. And straighten both legs, roll them in and out. Let's do a quick bridge. Bring your, fold both legs, both your hands to the side of your body. And push your hips up. And release your hips. Bring your knees off the mat. Reach around with your hands. Hug it out. Release your feet. Hands to the side of your body. Plant your feet. Lift your hips up one more time for half bridge. This time, let's reach under our body with our hands. Interlace your fingers. Kind of walk your shoulders under your body towards each other. And lift your hips up. You can stay here or get firm with your left feet. Raise your right feet towards the ceiling. Right feet down. Push the hips back up. Get firm on the right feet. Left feet up towards the ceiling. And left foot down. Push the hips back up. One more time. Full half bridge. Release your fingers. Bring your hips down. Lift both legs. Reach around. Hug it out. Keep your knees up. Release your hands to T. For a quick abdominal twist, drop both knees to the right side. And straighten those legs. Bend your legs, knees back up to the center. And drop both knees to the left. And straighten those legs. Bend your legs, knees back to the center. And straighten both legs towards the ceiling. And with control, slowly lower your legs straight down to the floor. And back up. One more time. And back up. Bend your knees, drop your legs, straighten both legs, roll them in and out. Thanks, Elena. Can you pause the music? I think we're ready for relaxation. Thank you. All right. Let's scan our body up and down. We do a lot of hip openers. Check in with your hips and your lower back. Make sure you don't feel any discomfort. If you do, send some extra breath there. As I call out each part of your body, consciously relax that area. Let's start from the crown of your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyelids. Relax your cheeks, your chin, all your facial muscles. Relax your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Relax your chest, your core, your hips, your thighs, your knees. Relax your calves, feet, your toes. Your entire body is relaxed. Just the breath remains. Wake up your hands, wake up your feet. Roll to your right. And with the help of your left hand, push yourself up. Come to seated position. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste, Helena. Namaste, Victoria. Namaste. Much better. Yeah, I think that's what I needed. Yeah. I didn't think I was going to be able to forward fold, but when I walked my feet forward and bent, it was okay. All right.
I myself under, but it's not COVID, I tested many.